Hi guys, welcome to Facebook Live. I'm Galen. Today is our 22nd edition and we're going to discuss a couple things today. We have two sneak peeks to reveal. The first sneak peek is going to be that we are in a location, and the location that we are at is actually our downstairs office. We've made the decision to set up a Facebook Live stage and studio to have a permanent fixture so we can do this all the time. I know we talked about giving updates of current events and things that are coming down. That's part of the reason why we're doing this, to make it better for you. And of course, Nicole's here. Say hi.
Hello everyone, I'm back. I was here in March if you were watching Facebook Live back then, and I also did a Facebook Live on life insurance with Clint.
You did.
So I'm happy to be back up here in the North region, doing a little more training, helping work some of Galen's appointments. So
Nicole, and what, the office, you've seen it a couple times. It was a little tore up down here. I know this is all open and exposed. I did do this though, everybody. This woodwork we put in on Sunday, which was my first time doing anything like that. And I'm pretty sure the walls will hold up. We had a lot of reliable help. But what do you think of the changes and the progress of not just the office, but you?
I think, well, with the office, I saw it when it was just bare bones before you guys moved in, and the improvements are amazing. This place looks great, and it really has come together. You guys have done a great job, and I must say I'm very impressed with your carpentry work. Who knew you could do that?
Well, I mean, it's not hard measuring and cutting, but it's the angles and making sure it's all right, and, you know, just like anything, you have to have good foundation, solid bones.
And as for me coming on board, you know, I think I've kind of come along like this office. Started out bare bones, and with your help and Clint's help and Megan's help, I've learned a lot, I've grown, and I can compare myself to this office now. I kind of have everything I need to go forward. It's been a great journey. I'm so glad I did it, and I hope to continue on with you guys.
Well, I mean, I remember the video. We're sitting on the swing. It's the first time I saw you was maybe like 20 minutes before we went on live, and we're trying to, you know, put that all together. But I've seen the questions that you ask are far and few between. You're very self-sufficient fast, which means that you're very smart, and I know you're hardworking. But, you know, that brings us into, you know, some of the other stuff. You and Clinton had a chance to sit down, and that is our second sneak peek. Why don't you give me a little information about that?
So our second sneak peek is actually Clinton and I, like you said, we sat down and we got together, put our ideas together to write an article that we will have published very soon, and we'll let you guys know when and where that comes out. So don't want to give away too many details, but the basic of our article is on survivor benefits. It's something I had to learn about coming into this.
Now, I love the idea of doing articles, especially for training. What did you learn while you were writing the article with Clinton?
I learned, number one, that any federal employee definitely needs to sit down with a professional who's educated in federal benefits. Not just a financial professional, but someone who actually knows the ins and outs, like Galen does and now I do. So for example, survivor benefits, when you face retirement, you have to make a choice about survivor benefits. And that choice is a permanent election. So you need to know 100% what you're choosing when you go into that. And just a basic, quick overview, you have three choices for survivor benefit. What survivor benefit is your portion of your pension that you leave behind to your spouse in the event of your death. So your three choices are the 50%, which is 50% of your pension if you pass away, your spouse will continue to get every month. Okay. Your second choice is 25%. It's called the half benefit. They will get 25% of your pension monthly for life if you pass away. And the third option would be no benefit. This would be for singles who don't have a spouse to leave their money to, or someone who's retiring early, maybe to care for their spouse with a terminal illness. You wouldn't want to leave your pension to someone who's going to pass away before you, because you do pay for that survivor benefit, as well as, like I said, it's a choice you make forever. So you definitely have to sit down with somebody, and then there's so many variables of age of you, age of your spouse, and it's a decision you make together with your spouse. It has to be notarized when you send it in.
There's so much involved to it, and the way that the world is trending is it is going to be our fiduciary responsibility to tell you the numbers, and that's something that I taught you, that we've done for actually years. In that article that you wrote, you have to know what your spouse is going to be receiving upon your passing before you can even think about buying a life insurance policy. So if you're buying a life insurance policy and somebody's like, oh, you work for the federal government? Okay, but they don't go into like what's the survivor benefit or what's going to happen, and they sell you a policy, well, what's that going to do? They know nothing about your specific situation. So, a lot of the stuff that's coming down and things are changing, we're going to have to start disclosing stuff, and it's really important to know the survivor benefit. And I'm glad that, you wrote that article, because it taught me that you writing the articles is also going to teach you.
Oh, yes.
So it's a win-win for everybody.
And I look forward to sharing my information with everybody.
Yeah, Nicole, you've been a very nice addition to the GCES team. I've talked to a couple clients that you've met with, and they're very happy about you as well.
I'm glad. Thank you. I appreciate being here. I appreciate the opportunity you have given me.
Well, it's going to be a long journey. We're pretty young.
Yes.
But thanks everybody for coming out today, watching our GCES live video. Next week we plan on talking about health, because this week was wealth. A little bit of the 3 points that we plan on hitting all the time. So have a great day.
Bye everybody.
See you guys later.